Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the APFC Featherweight Division, sponsored by Great American Ranch Restaurant. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and officially weighed in 146 pounds. Coming in tonight, making his debut and fighting out of Richmond, Virginia, Dillan Whitver. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and officially weighed in at 145 pounds. Coming in tonight with no wins and 1 loss and fighting out of Deltaville, Virginia, Walter, the Slugger Diggs Jr. And your referee in charge is Sean Spath.
Sean Spath, third man inside for this featherweight affair between Walter Diggs Jr. and Dillan Whitver. Whitver in the black trunks, Diggs Jr. in the black with the red emblems. This fight brought to you by Great American Ranch Restaurant. If you need a dipping sauce there, I'm gonna assume you better get the ranch, David.
Diggs coming in right away, taking the center and just launching punch after punch.
Oh! Dillan Whitver nearly flooring Diggs Jr. Now on a guillotine, Campbell.
Diggs just looked out pretty quick. Whitver, good get up there.
The question's gonna be how recovered is Walter Diggs Jr. as Whitver tries to line him up for another right hand.
He's walking right into range here, too.
Diggs walking in, not taking his head off the center line, which allowed Whitver to come over with that huge overhand right.
Diggs avoiding 2 guillotines so far in round 1, now throwing ground and pound at the younger fighter. We thought this was gonna be frenetic, Campbell. It's energetic.
It definitely is. They're scrambling right now, hitting every position in the cage.
Beautiful connection with the right hand from Diggs Jr. moments ago.
Diggs in the top position, however, he's not really able to constrain Whitver as Whitver's throwing up kicks and strikes of his own from the bottom position.
Oh! The Slugger bringing Whitver down momentarily.
Can't get up like that just without protecting yourself, a technical get up or grabbing onto something.
I don't think either one of these guys are worried about protecting themselves, unfortunately.
No defense, just offense, all gas, no brakes, Campbell.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised if this makes it the whole fight. I'm thinking something happens here in the first round that's going to get one of these guys out.
I think it's fair to say we've had a whole fight worth of action here in this first round already.
Yes, sir.
75 seconds to go in round 1. Walter Diggs Jr. and Dillan Whitver finally with a brief pause. But look at this, Whitver going for the uppercut, whiffing. Diggs Jr. walking him down.
Diggs Jr., he's switching stances. However, he's leaving his chin up in the air, leaving his head on the center line. I mean, so as whenever he does something and he has success, however, he's attacking the guillotine here.
Whitver trying his best to get out of this, but that looks tight, and he submits! Walter Diggs Jr. with a successful return to spoil the debut of Richmond's own Dillan Whitver.
Wow.
Who would have thought that? I mean, that's not the finish that I would have saw coming.
At all.
When you're the Slugger and you're getting the first round sub, Campbell, you're turning the tables.
Yes, sir. It must be that new gym with his new coaches, new jiu-jitsu program. Looks like it's paying off for him.
Especially after defending guillotines himself in those first couple minutes. David Evans, walk me through the finishing sequence.
Man, I mean, he just jumped right in on that guillotine as Whitver came in for the takedown and was relentless with it, never let it go. I mean, that was actually a pretty good guillotine. He didn't try to force it, and we didn't see him trying to arc the back. Actually, to finish that submission, you want to get closer and get tighter to your opponent, and he just kind of was patient there. I think that was the most patient I think I've seen him in the fight.
And if I can offer the difference between Whitver's attempts and Walter Diggs was having that full guard, right? That locked him down, Campbell.
100%, and Diggs also had the arm-in guillotine too, so it was a little harder for Whitver to slip his head out. Whitver was going for those naked chokes, I do believe.
What an unreal victory for Walter Diggs Jr. in his return. The Slugger, the underdog in this one, but finally getting the hand raised in Richmond.
She said no.
All right, let's make Walter Diggs Jr. first MMA victory official by sending it inside to handsome Michael Hansen.
Referee Sean Spath put an end to the fight. The official time, 2 minutes and 13 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner by submission via guillotine choke, Walter the Slugger Diggs Jr.
The Slugger with a submission to pole vault himself into the win column. Campbell, what an impressive win that was.
Genuinely.